say is the one that told him that you had him go pull the camera footage down? These is all your people. These power rules, they ain't 100 people. What do you mean? The 100 people ought to be ashamed of yourself. No, it shouldn't be burned down developing options. Crenshaw coach, all you parents, if any of y'all show up this season, that y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself because that could have been your pitch. Since you want to pop my name, now I'm going to pop it. You could never do nothing better than me. All you could do better than me is be dumber than me. All you could be better than me is sitting here on G talking about what you didn't do. You never read your paperwork of everything they got you doing. It got nothing to do with Wack. It seemed to me like I've been threatening the paperwork. Wack ain't said nothing. I don't give a. What you mean? How did they know? How did they know? How did they know they was gonna raid my house? How did they know? Oh, use the goofy.
I was tripping that it took 3 years.
4 years. 3 years.
To run DNA.
It just made.
So what? They was contacting Big U to come give up DNA and he wouldn't do it?
Well, what had happened was when they was doing the investigation and they wanted to take down DNA, he wouldn't give them his DNA. So they had to serve him a search warrant to get his DNA. They transferred the case to the FBI out there in Vegas, and Las Vegas police department is still handling the case as well.
Peace, this is King Messiah. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Listen, in this video, we're going to play Wack 100, explain what really got Big U jammed up. We're also going to play a private conversation. I believe it's from the family of Rayshawn Williams. That's the young man who was unalived. This was 6 months before the indictment, before they took down Big U. This private recording between Wack 100 and the family, they said that this was brewing. They knew that Big U would be arrested in March and early April. Let's get into the video.
What? How do they know? I'm going to tell you how they know. You got named Vester, who I've been knowing probably before you, because he didn't use with you. Red Mike's brother. Y'all know who he is, right? You didn't took this, a regular tabletop you is. You took a regular dude, a regular civil dude, because you had no more firepower or no more soldiers or flunkies around you. A regular dude, and you intimidated him and made him do things and participate in things that you knew damn well didn't fit. And what he started to do, you know what he did? He turned into Sonny Brasco. You remember how Sonny Brasco, his wife started telling him, you're starting to become them. You're supposed to be undercover. They started to think he was really a rolling 60 Crip. I got the power. Big U ain't gonna like this. I'm the only buffer between Big U and Big U. If I get out the way, this gonna happen. You send it over there to extort for $500 and $1,000. Let me tell you something, you silly, dumb, stupid, nitwit, dip-witted. You picked up more than 10 occasions we read the federal money given to the victim. You pressing, they got a face goddamn camera in the mock, and you sending Vay, a civilian who's supposed to tell on you. Vay ain't no gang member. I said it, they talk about pop out of football. Got an old white woman, live over there in Port Ranch for a wife, and want to come over there, help you with the football. You know what you do? Call me, cuz. Hey, how you doing? I'm Eugene Henley, developing options. I'm here for the people. I'm here for the community. Killed him, all right? Sean Williams, that's what we need to pray for. Hey, Sean Williams was the best friend of Dayon Henley, your son that played for the San Diego Chargers. So how he looking at you? Your oldest kid don't even you. He don't even carry your name because you beat him half to death 6, 7 times. You remember the first time in 04 when the Power Roots had to come bail you out, help you get out, turn you up? Remember all that topic? So let's talk about who we need to pray for. You a monster. That's what the who is. You didn't blood. You didn't know Hoover. You didn't know great gangster. You didn't none of that. Young, aspiring kid playing football. Y'all look at that face in my PTR. That's the face of Rayshawn Williams right there. Look at that face. No mustache. Innocent face. What you do? You say he did a diss song, we never heard it. Leave him in a ditch? You left in a ditch. Hey, talk to Bay. Sylvester, the one, told the police. Y'all got the call and y'all drove there Vegas and did what y'all did. D-Say, I'ma talk about it. D.S. his name D-Say. D-Say is the one that told him that you had him go pull the camera footage down. These is all your people. These power rules, they ain't 100 people. What do you mean? The 100 people ought to be ashamed of yourself. No, it shouldn't be burned down developing options. Crenshaw coach, all you parents, if any of y'all show up this season, that y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself because that could have been your bitch. Since you want to pop my name, now I'ma pop it. You could never do nothing better than me. All you could do better than me is be dumber than this. All you could be better than me is sitting here on G talking about what you didn't do. You never read your paperwork of everything they got you doing. It got nothing to do with Wack. It seemed to me like I've been threatening the paperwork. Wack ain't said nothing. I don't give a. What you mean? How did they know? How did they know? How did they know they was gonna raid my house? How did they know? Oh, use the goofy. Let me show you how I knew. How did they know? How did they know? How you didn't know? I'm gonna show you. Here we go.
She know everything. Hold on. Yes. Okay.
I was tripping that it took 3 years
4 years.
to run
3 years.
DNA.
It just made.
So what? They was contacting Big U to come give up DNA and he wouldn't do it?
Well, what had happened was when they was doing the investigation and they wanted to take down DNA, he wouldn't give them his DNA. So they had to serve him a search warrant to get his DNA. They transferred the case to the FBI out there in Vegas, and Las Vegas police department is still handling the case as well.
So when did the test come back? When did the DNA come back?
They came back 2 months ago.
And they still ain't arrested?
Well, they told me between me and you, please, like one. Between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the end of March, the beginning of April.
Gotcha. I'm going to sit back and watch the show. You know?
They basically going to put his case and Nipsey Hussle's case together. The same person, the DNA that, the lawyer for Nipsey Hussle is going to be doing my brother's case too.
You mean the DA?
Yeah. Yeah.
District attorney. Oh, okay.
I mean, you stupid. I'm pretty sure you heard it on the internet. You know the voice of these ladies. They worked at your football organization for 3-4 years. The son and the brother lived at your house for 2 years. You don't know their voice? What Bay says, your driver, your right-hand man, y'all got a call that he dissed you in the studio in Vegas. They said you guys went to one place, went to an Airbnb, got him, went somewhere. He was shot in the face, left him in a ditch. This would be your right-hand man, the non-gang member that you turned around and started involving in the street. You remember the ones you told, don't nobody discuss this? Well, they discussed it, you stupid. You know what's going on with you, bozo number 8. But you want to put it on Wack 100.
Unaliving a former Crenshaw High School football player, the feds say. A longtime gang leader who was accused of using a charity organization as a front to run a criminal enterprise in South Los Angeles may be linked to a brutal unaliving. Federal prosecutors said their probable cause to believe Big U unalived a man named Rayshawn Williams in Las Vegas and dragged his body in the desert. He said there's probable cause. Williams, according to court papers, was an artist for Big U. Unique Music? After Williams wrote a song to diss Big U, the gang leader kidnapped and unalived Williams in retaliation, prosecutors said. Before Williams was a rapper, he was a wide receiver for the Crenshaw High School football team. The day after he was unalived, the football program announced his death on Instagram, saying in part, he was a special guy to all of us. Rest in peace, brother. Rest in peace, young man. It was heavy. It is with heavy hearts that we announce the passing of. I like when they say when we announce the murder, the brutal murder. Like passing seems like a natural death, but I mean I guess that's appropriate. We announced the brutal murder. That's what I would have said of Rayshawn Williams, one of our very own wide receivers of the Crenshaw family. He was a very special guy to all of us here at Crenshaw. We hope that you pray and continue to pray for the family and hope that everything goes well along with them. They're saying Big U unalive this man. And if he did, it's evil. You know, the person that's coming to the non-profitable program supposed to be for the children, you know, they pulling a brother polite. They getting accused of doing the one thing that they came to the community to not do. You came to the community to, you know, lower the body counts and steer brothers and sisters in a different direction. But it's alleging that you're doing the one thing that you're fighting against, but you're just masking it. And if that's what it is, that's some low down scumbag stuff. And I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is, because a lot of our organizations that proclaim to do things that are just so impactful to the community, they're not doing anything at all. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it is. What are your thoughts on this whole thing? That is they're saying this Rayshawn Williams, also known as RW, they're saying RW used to live with Big U, and he was friends with Big U's son. I mean, he was signed under Big U's record label, Unique Music, and he ends up with a gunshot to the face, and then laying in a ditch in Las Vegas. And you were so close to Big U, and they're saying Big U didn't go to the funeral. Big U didn't really show a huge amount of remorse. If that's the situation, we understand how karma is real, and, you know, rest in peace to the young soldiers out there that's just looking for some guidance, and they run into the wrong brother that guides them in the wrong direction. Hey, this is King Messiah. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You know the slogan: we're affecting social change through social media, and your support is greatly appreciated. All you got to do is subscribe. It costs you nothing right now. Peace.